Hi, my name is Sam Calvert. I'm an attorney here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I've been practicing bankruptcy law since 1981. Originally, I started out as a bankruptcy trustee and a Chapter 12 trustee, but nowadays I concentrate my practice on helping individuals and small businesses and farmers who are in financial hot water and who need to consider filing bankruptcy. Today, I want to talk about whether your situation is such that you should consider filing bankruptcy. If you are struggling financially and worried about paying your bills, you may be wondering, is my situation bad enough to file bankruptcy? As a bankruptcy lawyer, I'm asked that question often by folks just like you, good, responsible people who find themselves in debt due to unforeseen and traumatic circumstances. I wish I could give you an easy answer, but there is no one-size-fits-all answer to the question, is it time to file bankruptcy? Whether bankruptcy is the right remedy for you at this time depends on your specific circumstances. There are, though, common benchmarks you can rely on to help guide you in making this important decision. Let's review those benchmarks. Benchmark number one, in the early stages of financial distress, you may be struggling to pay all of your bills each month. You may have even fallen behind on a bill and been called by a collection agency. You may have little or no savings. You may have recently lost your job and along with it, your health insurance. At this stage, bankruptcy is not your only option and may not even be your best option, but you have to take action to get control of your finances. At a minimum, you'll need to cut back on your non-essential expenses, make a budget, and stick to it. This is a good time to try negotiating with your creditors. Depending on the nature of the debt and the creditor, you may be able to negotiate a reduced payment, a reduced interest rate, or a manageable payment plan. Finally, it might be helpful to talk to a reputable debt counselor such as Lutheran Social Services or the Village Family Services here in St. Cloud. Benchmark number two, do any of the following apply to you? You're 2 months or more behind on 2 or more debts. You're paying for necessities with credit cards. You're using one credit card to make the minimum payment on another credit card. You have more credit card than you can pay off over 5 years. You have high medical bills that are not covered by insurance. You owe taxes you cannot pay. If any one of these factors apply, then your situation is moved beyond benchmark number one, and it's time to reassess. Bankruptcy may be the smart decision. At this point, you should give serious thought to consulting with a bankruptcy attorney to learn more about your rights and your legal options. Benchmark number three, it's time to file bankruptcy if your wages have been garnished, your bank account has been frozen, your home is in foreclosure, your car has been or is about to be repossessed, you've been sued on a debt. If any of these situations apply to you, reach out to a bankruptcy attorney without delay. As a debtor, you have rights, but you have to act quickly to protect those rights. For example, you have only a limited amount of time to respond to a lawsuit. If you don't respond, the lawsuit will result in a judgment, and a judgment gives creditor powers and remedies it might not otherwise have. In closing, the best advice I can offer you is this. Don't wait until you hit these last benchmarks of financial distress to reach out for help. If you are struggling to pay your bills, piling up credit card and dodging creditors, call us at 320-252-4473 for a free and confidential consultation. With time and some advanced planning, we can help you protect your home and preserve more of your assets, and if bankruptcy is inevitable, put you in a better position to rebuild your credit after bankruptcy.